Hey guys, so these are chicken Parmesan stuffed portobello mushrooms with a basic bitch Caesar salad. Very, very yummy, easy, and quick. So you're just gonna wipe your portobellos, get all the dirt off, all the crud, scoop out the gills and the stem. You can do that with a spoon. It's very easy, just be very gentle here. And just place them on a baking sheet that is lined with parchment or foil and a baking rack. You're going to season them with salt and pepper and a little drizzle of olive oil and just brush that in all the corners and set it to the side while you make your sauce. So we've got some butter, olive oil, and some ground chicken. I'm using ground chicken because that's what I have on hand. You are more than welcome to use shredded chicken, rotisserie chicken, whatever you want to do. This is just what I had. So we're going to season that while the meat is still pink. You'll have all those ingredients in the recipe, and break that up until it's in little tiny pieces. Just mince it up just like that. Those seasonings, when the meat is nice and pink, will help flavor it even further. And you see this liquid, expect to see that, but it's going to absorb right back into the chicken as it cooks. See, no more liquid. And the chicken is browned a little bit, so we're going to add some tomato paste, half of a 6-ounce can, some garlic. Smush that all around until all the little pieces of chicken are evenly coated, and we're going to add some balsamic vinegar, about a tablespoon or two. Really depends on you. If you feel like you need to add some more olive oil, do that. I needed to, so I did, just about another tablespoon or so. We're gonna add some of my favorite marinara sauce that I didn't make from scratch, Rayo's, and add that in there, about 2 cups or so. It'll depend on how much chicken you have or how much ground chicken you're using. You're going to let that simmer for about 8 to 10 minutes. And when it's done simmering, add a little bit of sweetener if needed. Mine needed just about a teaspoon of brown sugar swerve. It was perfect and balanced. And now I'm adding the basil. Now, Micah was acting up quite a bit when I was filming this. So I'm adding the cheese here. You're going to do this while the mixture is still pretty hot. Mine had cooled down too much because I had to pause and go tend to him. So, yeah. Your mushrooms will be roasting for about 10 minutes while your sauce is cooking. And you're going to blot those dry because they do release quite a bit of liquid. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of cradling my mushrooms into some foil slings because they were a little too flat. And that happens depending on whether or not you can find portobellos that are perfect little bowls. Line those with a slice of provolone cheese, your mixture, and top with your mozzarella cheese that you shredded by hand. Please do not use pre-shredded cheese here. It won't melt correctly. I'm going to season that with a little bit of salt and pepper. Pop that under a broiler. My oven rack was in the middle position. It took about 5 minutes, and here we go. Nice and bubbly. Top with some freshly grated Parmesan Reggiano cheese, the good stuff, and some fresh basil. And you're going to just serve that with your basic bitch Caesar salad. The Caesar salad dressing that I'm using is the roasted garlic Caesar salad dressing that I posted a little while back. So look on my feed if you need that recipe. And yeah, that's basically it. These croutons I made with some 0 net carb keto bread. You're just gonna, I've got some notes in the recipe on how you can make it. You can use any low carb bread that you want to. I keep these on hand for my salads. And yeah, just serve up your chicken Parmesan stuffed portobellos along with your basic bitch Caesar salad and enjoy.